Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing the finals. Oh, fish. Today we're going to be continuing the heavy hitters event. Stage 2 has officially gone live a few days ago. And along with stage 2, the new contracts, along with the final set of rewards tied to the event, are now accessible and completable. So plan is to work on those challenges and get those rewards. Some of them might take a little longer than I'd like. So no guarantees we'll be able to complete the entire stage 2 challenge set, but we will try. Let's go ahead and check it out. So obviously stage 1 is officially completed. So I think even if you haven't completed it, you should still be able to make progress on these challenges. So even if you haven't played the finals yet, you can jump on and complete both stage 1 and stage 2. For today, we're going to be just working on stage 2 because, like I said, already completed this first stage. And there are 4 set of challenges for stage 2. Win 10 matches on heavy hitters. So heavy hitters is the limited time mode tied to this event. So we'll need to actually win 10 matches, which last time with stage 1, I was complaining about play 20 matches. Win 10 matches might actually be worse because we'll see how. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, sometimes it goes well. We'll have to find out whether this will be a struggle or not. I suspect it'll be a bit of a struggle, but yeah, we'll see. Eliminate 20 opponents with the Sledgehammer. That shouldn't be too bad. Eliminate 8 opponents with the Charge and Slam. So we're going to have to use that Charge and Slam ability that is tied to the heavies in the event to get some eliminations. Did happen, but getting 8 of them is definitely a little bit on the higher number. But maybe if we just utilize it a little bit more so, we might be able to do that. I suspect if we're going for the 10 wins, we'll eventually get these done, but still a little bit annoying. And then deal, 1 million structural damage in heavy hitters. Obviously, you're running heavy, and there's going to be a lot of destruction going on the level. So I don't know how much 1 million will be, but that should be progressing through it. Again, I don't know the quantity wise, but tends to be a lot of destruction in this mode because everyone's running around heavy sledgehammer, and charge and slam action and all that. So there should be quite a bit of damage that does occur. Big worry is the 10 wins. Again, that's heavily reliant on teammates and also question mark on how viable that is. This is the one that I'm worried about, whether we'll complete it in this stream. If it takes too long, we might just call it a day or something, and I'll do it off stream. The charge and slam is also a little bit of a worry, but it'll happen, I suspect. Just how often, I don't know. So yeah, what's up, Slayer? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Now, obviously, by completing the contracts, we will get the Sledgehammer stage reward, along with the individual challenge rewards that are there. So. Let me just check audio. Give me 1 second.
Here we go. The Founders versus the Vogues. Let's find out who's got the swing and who's got the ball. Only one thing's on the menu today, folks. Carbonated carnage. Let's get it.
God damn it. Oh, how do you do that body slam?
Watch your step. I'm going up there. Let's get airborne. Throwing some goo. At mid-round, the finalists are edging ahead by a hair.
Dude, I just killed. Dude, how did you do it?
Goo grenade. Throwing goo grenade. The dog's climbing. Taking damage. Drop. Throwing goo grenade.
And that's the can people, sealed, smashed and shaken, not stirred.
I don't think I got any of those kills. Other than teammates. I took out a few teammates with my Georgia slam. Structural damage is not much either.
All right, the shock and awe up against the Jet Setters. Who's got the timing? Who's got the nerve? We'll find out now. Contestants are in.
This match is
Countdown's
done.
gone, and it's hammer time, folks. Let the smashing begin.
Yeah.
What a fantastic finish. From the first swing to the final smash, it was carbonated carnage in its purest form. 8 of this charge and slam thing, it seems like, I don't know, man. Not even getting close to getting one of them.
Now, the Socialites versus the Overdogs. Here we go. Time for some heavy hitting. It's heavy hitters, folks. Time for our contestants to swing like their sponsorships depend on it.
Dude, I am not getting a single charge and slam challenge.
enjoyed the hits, the hype, and the havoc, viewers.
Is it the
Until
jump?
next time.
While you're in the air, you do a jump, and then you do the hard slam down? Still not a single fucking charge and slam, dude.
The Big Splash versus the Ultra Rares. Hammers up. The swing parade starts now. Not a single gun in sight, just grip, grit, and a whole lot of swing. I love it. What's up here?
Yeah, I got one. All right. The jump does do like something pretty good. Like you jump after doing the charge slam. From there.
Jump pad ready.
I should have got him. No, no, no.
From the meat space.
I think
What
we
a
got at
way
least
to
one.
close
That's
this
the
match.
start and stuff. I don't know if the jump does anything, in fact. I think that's all in my head. Let's see, let me look it up. I got one.
Up against the shock and awe. Time to find out who's built for chaos. This is Heavy Hitters. Our contestants are locked in and ready to pop off. This one's gonna shake the can and squash it. Throwing some goo.
No. Hey.
Jump pad here.
that was such a clean hit, man. Why didn't they send that shit?
It's a pride. Amazing action in the arena.
That works. While they're in the air, you bump them, huh? Oh, nice. That's clean. Oh. And that, dude, when it rains, it pours. No. Mistake.
Soda's pop, scoreboard locked. That's
We got a
wrap,
few of them
viewers.
though. We got a few of them. Charge and snap.
socialites. Two teams, 10 hammers, no mercy. Here we go. This match just kicked off, and our contestants look thirsty, folks. Somebody's about to get popped like a warm can of soda.
finish a brawl. Hope you enjoyed the hits, the
Yeah, I
hype,
got-
and
I
the
got-
hammer, viewers. Until next time.
Now, the Steamrollers versus the Shock and Awe. We've got chaos on deck and hammers in hand. Here we go. The cans are cracked, the hammers are raised, and these contestants are ready to spill. One jump pad. Enemy here.
Damn it. you're gonna get the damage thing by completing your games. I need to like farm it.
Throwing some good. Hold on tight. The steamrollers are rolling in so hard, they might just flatten the competition. Gooing things up. Jump pad here.
Are you kidding? Dude, what the fuck?
You can hear that last swing all the way from the meat space.
I was on top of the thing, it
Close
didn't
this
jump me
match.
up. Business is a dud, dude. What the fuck? He just spent the whole time trying to destroy the like thing. It's like, dude, you play the game, you're 100% gonna complete this challenge. Like, just trying to get your 10 wins, you're guaranteed completing that. Like, it's giving almost like 100 every time damage of just chill playing it. Sometimes more, sometimes a little less, but yeah, you wouldn't need more than 10.
The ultra rares. No mercy, no edges, no excuses. This is heavy hitters. Smash o'clock is here, and these tigers are foaming at the top. Let's see who pours out on top. Going up there.
finish. From the first swing to the final smash, it was carbonated carnage in its purest form.
The Steamrollers up against the Socialites. And it's hammer time, folks. Contestants are in, countdown's gone, and it's hammer time, folks. Let the smashing begin. Got that one.
No.
Moving things up. Gotta contest it.
And that's the can people. Sealed, smashed, and shaken, not stirred.
Alright, dude, are you kidding? Considering one of the challenges is wins, this is kind of a shitty thing to put me into. That was so far off me. This is so, like, the timing is way off on this. I'm presenting lag. actually nearly made a comeback on this one.
That's a wrap, viewers.
Huh? What's up, Taran? I don't know, man. Someone who's salty, maybe? I don't know what the fuck is. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. This guy just came and spammed that shit in the chat. You get weirdos on the internet. What can I say, man, Taran?
Here we go. The Steamrollers versus the Shock and Awe. Hammers up. The swing parade starts now. The cans are cracked, the hammers are raised, and these contestants are ready to spill.
You liking this mode, Taran? What's your scene? Enjoying the heavy hitters event? No, 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 no.
It's nearly the final countdown. The Steamrollers need just one more glory. Clean things up. One down. Rep gone.
You can hear that last swing all the way from the meat space. What a way to close this match.
Fuck, I knew this wins one was gonna just be annoying.
And now, the live wires versus the high notes. Let's find out who's got the swing and who's got the ball. Not a single gun in sight, just grip, grit, and a whole lot of swing. I love it.
No, what the fuck? Oh.
A fantastic finish. From the first swing to the final smash, it was carbonated carnage in its purest form.
Here we go. The Bounders versus the Shock and Awe. Who's got the timing? Who's got the nerve? We'll find out now. Our contestants are locked in and ready to pop off. This one's gonna shake the can and squash it.
definitely not. Yeah, I don't know what our teammates are doing, but we're not doing anything, it seems. If I die one more time, I'm rage quitting. I did nothing that whole game. I was a waste of time. Teammates are like, multiple teammates have been so obsessed with like the damage to the like location, dude. Like they're not even playing the game. That's like the second teammate that I saw that was just like trying to wreck the arena. It's like, dude, you're gonna get that done. Just fucking play the game.
Here we go. The mighty up against the shock and awe. Time to find out who's built for chaos. This is Heavy Hitters. Only one thing's on the menu today, folks. Carbonated carnage. Let's get messy.
I think it's just a little bit harsh at that. Oh no. If I still haven't figured out, like, do the enemies get any score if you eliminate yourself or teammates? Or is that just...
Could be the final countdown, folks. The shock and awe are just a small push away from goal. Two grenades set. Enemy down.
And that's how you finish a brawl. Hope you enjoyed the hits, the hype, and the havoc, viewers. Until next time.
Versus the Retro. Two teams, 10 hammers, no mercy. Here we go. It's heavy hitters, folks. Time for our contestants to swing their things up. Reversing gravity. Time to battle. Jump pad ready.
No, 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 no.
Deploying jump pad. Anti-gravity deployed.
Soda's Pop scoreboard locked. That's a wrap, viewers.
They don't. Dude. I'm connecting some pretty good shots, but I'm not fucking getting those eliminations. I think they do get 50 points if you die, like, but you don't, they don't get the elimination, but you die. Dude, I haven't gotten a single kill in this either. Dude, that was teammates made a massive comeback. I didn't do shit there.
Close this match.
Oh, thanks, Necro. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Thanks for the tip, man, Necro. Appreciate it. I mean, honestly, this game mode, I don't know. Beyond this game mode, I don't see myself using this loadout. It's not really my style. I don't really enjoy this kind of gameplay. But, I mean, for the game mode, I guess it's interesting. So yeah, thanks for the tip, man.
Now, the Vogues versus the Overdogs. Here we go. Time for some heavy hitting. This match just kicked off, and our contestants look thirsty, folks. Somebody's about to get popped like a warm can of soda. Deploying jump pad.
No! Try to get the drinking water on time. No! How did he not handle that? Oh, he's gone.
Finish. From the first swing to the final smash,
That gravity thing actually works. Got that first kill with it. Bless you, Pish Pash. I'm good. How about you, Robin? Hello.
The second on versus the big splash.
Just chill,
No
completing
mercy,
this
no edges,
challenges.
no excuses. This is heavy hitters. Contestants are in, countdown's gone, and it's hammer time.
Hopefully
folks.
we can get
Let
this
the
final
smashing
win.
begin.
Without too much pain and suffering. Oh. don't know, I genuinely like to try out shooters and stuff like that. It's a fun game. Also, got into like the. I don't know. It's just fun. Honestly.
Jump pad here.
Like me and my friends like to try out the new games and stuff like that. It's very casual, like for me. Like I feel like the way I play, the modes I enjoy are more on the casual side. It's not like quite as sweaty as COD and stuff, so it tends to be like a nice little break from sweating it out in COD and all. I don't know, man. Also, it's like kind of unique and stuff like that, so it does kind of like.
Let's get airborne.
I don't know, there's satisfying elements to like the gameplay and. Not really articulating why I like the game so much, but there's a lot of fun to be had. I guess there's simplicity to be had. But also complexity to it, you know. So even if you want to just play it simple, you can be successful in this game. Like you don't need to go like ultra complex with it, right? And you can still like do pretty well and enjoy yourself in a lot of the game modes. But there's so much depth to a lot of the like stuff beyond that. So if you wanna, like if you choose to dig significantly deeper into the game mode and play sweaty, right? There is crazy opportunities to do all sorts of like madness in it at the same time, right? I don't know, man. Actually, I'd honestly like World Tour, I would actually categorize on like a little bit more competitive side. Like a lot of people go on like when they like bring up World Tour, they're like it's casual, it's casual. But like for me in my head, like World Tour is a little bit more on the competitive side of the game modes. Like obviously ranked, I'd put on the highest, and then World Tour, then like Quick Cash, and then like you know like Power Shift and TDM and all that stuff becomes lower than that. Terminal Attack, I don't know where I'd categorize that. I don't really play Terminal Attack as much. But I would actually categorize World Tour as like a more competitive mode where the goal in World Tour is to win the tournament. That is the like definition of that mode. It is not casual. Even if you're not ranked, the actual full purpose of it is to like play and win the whole tournament. Obviously every game mode there is like you want to win and all, but I think it's more weighted in World Tour than maybe even Quick Cash, right? Even in Quick Cash, no shit, you want to win and all, right? Like in quick cash, there is still like opportunity for a lot of experimentation and messing around. And I guess you could argue the same applies to World Tour, but more people than not that are playing World Tour are trying to win the mode, not just screw around, right? So yeah, I don't know. I would categorize that as a bit on the sweatier side. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's meant to be like that. Heavy hitters completed. Let's go. Right. So yeah, event completed. Heavy hitters mode completed. Stage 2 officially finally completed. Got lucky with the first few games and the final few games. A little bit struggle in the middle trying to get those dubs. And sad to say, I actually rage quit one game, but I was doing absolutely nothing in that game. I was just getting slaughtered, so I backed out. I humbly backed out. I guess let's check out the rewards before we do anything else. Got the charm. I don't know what this is. I don't know what any of this is. Right. I'll keep chatting. Just give me a second. Let me just go through this stuff and I'll chat somehow. But yeah, I think the potential depth to how much you want to take into the game while still like being able to enjoy yourself even if you don't want to dig so deep into like the crazy movement or something like that. You still can like find a way to enjoy yourself and do well. It's cool, man. It's animated too. This was the one I was most interested in. It's a fist, huh? I was wondering what it was. I thought it was like a boot or something based on the side preview. But yeah, a fist, animated fist. And then this is the sticker, animated also. I don't know what the other ones are. Player card or something? I don't even know where to look for that. Be under contestant. Appearance. One is definitely a spray. That's this one. Walk of the Wild. And then where do you change? I do not know where you change. I've changed it, but I don't remember. It'll be here. Edit player card. Okay, there we go. Which one was it? This one. Tiger Trip. And the big item will be the Sledgehammer. Season 6, 2025, batch number 2608. Not for retail. And then it's got a serial number. Yeah, cool. Limited edition. I wonder if the numbers are unique for everyone. Or if it's just I wouldn't be surprised if it is unique for everyone. Cool. I don't have any good skins for the Sledgehammer, so it's nice to get something. I think I still prefer this though, just because of, I don't know, simplicity. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. It is nice though. Hammered on juice. So yeah, heavier hitters event completed. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. You have the guitar one. That's yeah. So like a lot of people were running the guitar. It was pretty cool. I do like the sound effects on it too when you hit like people. Like the main reason I don't have much on this is like I don't use the melee weapons as much. Like I'm gonna play a little power shift. I'll chat a little bit longer, like as bonus section. Let me just do this outro. I'll fake an ending and then I'll just keep playing for a bit as chill play and I'll chat. But yeah, I guess the long story short, like I said, I think the main reason I like the finals is, like I said, there's simplicity to it where you can just play, chill, and enjoy yourself and not go heavy on like the gadgets and this, that, and the other and still do well for yourself. And then the more you dig deeper into the various loadouts and the various abilities, the more fun you potentially can have, right? The further you dig deeper and deeper into the potential of different play styles and all that. Yeah. And I actually, when the game came out and all, I do and still do really do enjoy the cash out mode. Like I think it is a very interesting mode. Like it's kind of like very creative. A lot of the modes like that they do, including this heavy hitters and stuff like that, I've definitely like praised Embark for being very creative with like their game modes and how they utilize what they've built. You know, like these, you have all this different like abilities and loadouts and stuff like that, and then how they utilize that into creating game modes that allow for those kind of play styles to flourish is very impressive. Like it is very easy. Like I talked about this last time, like where I mainly play Call of Duty. I don't mainly play finals. Finals is more of like a once in a week thing for me. I like come and kind of chill play it even when I'm just trying to complete challenges and earn some rewards and all that. But like a lot of these like other shooters and all, like even the party modes and the other modes, it is very kind of generic shooter kind of stuff, right? Whereas in this game, like you've got like the cash out, the power shift mode, these like limited time like heavy hitters, a lot of their event modes in the early seasons, and this season they've started doing it again like during their Easter event and all, where they have kind of set loadouts and stuff like that. Even though those things kind of like limit to your play style, like when it's a set loadout, right? It's still just a really interesting way of showcasing the variety this game has to offer, right? And by doing that in game modes and all is even more creative, I feel, because it just kind of has this kind of unique twist to like what you would otherwise have generic modes and stuff like that. And it just, like in COD, like everyone's like this loadout, that loadout, and it's a million different weapons and all that, but it's very similar as far as like the type of kind of play style. Whereas in this game, like there's so many different varieties of ways people play. Like I'm not the biggest fan. I wasn't the biggest fan of this heavy hitters mode, mainly because I'm not like super into the melee play style. But just the fact that it does have a melee play style, right? And not only limited to a melee play style for like a specific character. Like I think the medium play style, the melees, you know, like the dual swords and stuff like that, or even the ride shield. Then you've got the heavy play style like this one. And then you've got the lights where it's more sneaky and you're trying for the backstabs and stuff like that, right? So there's all the like classes have their weapons now, especially now that it's season 6, we've gotten a pretty good variety of weaponry for all the classes. Like, and yet the viability for all those things is pretty good. Like it makes for like a lot of fun, right? And just, I think my biggest initial criticism for this game was because of the way you have to unlock stuff. There's a lot of new players that might not realize there's something to be enjoyed that they might like. If there's a specific play style that a new player is really into, right? He might not realize it exists in this game because some of the ways of unlocking the items takes a little while and it might get a little overwhelming for a new player, right? Because you have to like unlock it with the like credit system and all that. Slowly. But for someone who's played it for a while and who sees all that depth there, it's like always like, dude, to new players, it's like, dude, just give it time, experiment with the stuff, and you will find something that, some play style, some kind of combination that's going to be like very satisfying for you. And you will find success with that play style once you figure out how you want to like tackle the situations and the game modes with that said loadout, right? And that's just such an interesting thing about this game. Like, I like for me, like I do find like some of the elements to be a little bit more like the visuals and stuff like that. As much as I do enjoy it, I do find it a little bit like more catering to the younger audience and not so much me. But as far as gameplay and depth goes, I think there's a very like deep, mature way of like I don't know, like there is a very deep and adult kind of like I don't know if it's adult. I'd say more mature depth to the gameplay, right? And I think I appreciate that aspect of this game, like the finals, so much. There's just that maturity and depth, and also just like I said, for the longest time, I just like to play medium with the AKM, right? And there's a very basic play style, like a very straightforward run and shoot. And I still found a lot of success and happiness with such a basic style, right? Then recently, like viewers and all started like encouraging me to try out like other loadouts and go with the light class and stuff. And now I've got like a few loadouts that I really love playing with all the classes, right? And it just is each class variation of my loadouts has a different play style. So it becomes like I have not only opportunities to change things up mid-game, but just also whenever I'm feeling in the mood, I want to go this style, I want to go with that style. It caters to that, like, and I think that depth to that gameplay is pretty fascinating and enjoyable as a gamer. So that's why I like the game as much as I did. Long story to your answer, Rob. I'm 100% just a casual on this. Like, I don't play ranked mode at all. I try to avoid World Tour also. I try to put in a little bit of time into like quick cash every time I jump on. But more than anything, my favorite mode is like Power Shift, which is like the ultra casual mode of the game. But still, like, I don't know, it's very enjoyable just having some of these kind of like different mechanics that you can utilize to varying degrees of success based on how you handle it, right? Anyway, yeah, that's what I was trying to articulate that during the game, but I guess that is why I enjoy the game as much as I do. I do like feel like visually and a lot of like the player base and all, I've said this before, it is on the younger side. And I do feel sometimes like I'm a little too old for this game. But like just the depth of gameplay variation and even the stuff like that I've started experimenting and enjoy, even I know that that is still like just the tip of the iceberg, right? There's so much more depth to the gameplay if I wanted to dig deeper. Personally, I'm comfortable with just being where I'm at with the game because I do enjoy those play styles as much as I do. But like when I see other people do other stuff and all, it's very impressive, dude. And it's just like, okay, I see the value to that. And like, that is mad impressive. Like when you're doing certain things with like the I forget the names of like the gadgets and all, but there's a lot of gadgets that are like very impressive watching people utilize, right? Like the dematerializer, that one. Like when I see people utilizing that in an intelligent way, it becomes pretty impressive. The lights, like I feel like the two like uses that I use the cloaking device and the evasive dash. I do think like the light class, even though a lot of people like don't realize, it is a very strong class. But also it is also like in my opinion a kind of a cheesy class because like you have these abilities that are just like one click and you're disappearing or one click and you've flown to like another side, right? So there are like cheesiness to the light class, but it is a very strong and fat like it can be very entertaining to do all of that, right? Because it's simple but also complex, like I said, right? When you're like stringing stuff together. And then heavies, like I've not been the biggest fan of the heavies, but like they have been adding stuff that has been more entertaining. Like I really enjoyed the Shack weapon. Uh, like even the heavies have some cheesiness to it. Like I do think like the flamethrower and then like the spear combo and all like in power shift can be like a little bit OP. I don't know. Like I said, and also these gadgets and all, just the way you utilize it, right? Like it feels cheesy, but it's also somewhat satisfying. Like you're in a gunfight and you suddenly drop a dome shield and the enemy's fucked. He's like, dude, you got him now. Like, because you got the protection of the dome shield and he'll be standing out in the open while you gun him down, right? Like those are like kind of just uniquely interesting tactics that you can like apply to this game that makes it somewhat more unique to the where it's at. I also do think like sometimes I bitch it out. Like I think when the Akimbo came out, this gun had like crazy range and stuff, damage output. I don't know if it still does. But there is a reasonably good balance to like a lot of the weaponry in the game. Like, and also a lot of the gadgets. Like I'm sure there are broken combinations and stuff like that, but for the most part, and more often than not, a lot of the weapons are pretty decently balanced, and they do a pretty good job of making sure things remain in balance. When something might be broken, they get on top of it pretty quickly. So not only crazy combinations and unique ways of handling scenarios and all sorts of like uniqueness, not only in like loadouts, game modes, and all sorts of stuff, but also a pretty decent balance to everything, which is kind of like complicated considering how much is in the game, with all sorts of, like I said, modes and gadgets and weaponry and abilities and stuff like that. That's a lot to juggle to like keep balanced, and yet they've done a pretty good job so far of handling that. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Anyway, off topic aside, what's up, Mario? I'm gonna keep playing a little bit. If you guys want to hang, I'm gonna play a little power shift. But yeah, heavy hitters completed, enjoyed. My criticism for this mode is I do think like generally this is a party mode, and having them split it up into two stages was a little unnecessary. I'd have preferred just a single stage with the heavy hitters, and then just keep the mode for the remainder of the season, so like people who want to keep playing it can keep enjoying it. Having two separate stages and all, like I think in this case, when it's tied to a specific party mode, was unnecessary. Like I said, with the Easter one, like I had like that specific game mode, I treated it more like a kind of learning game mode where there was a limited loadout, but you were like utilizing stuff that might not have been so popular together. And so in that particular case, I understood like stage one, you're trying out all sorts of stuff. Stage two, you're utilizing the stuff to like the best of its ability. Whereas this one, it was like, this mode was just more for party mode. You screw around and have fun. And I think they could have just combined both these into one stage. And then, like I said, just kept the mode for the remainder of the season for the people who wanted to keep enjoying it. But that being said, it wasn't too bad. We got through it, and I got lucky with my teammates this round. So getting the wins wasn't as cruel and painful as I thought it would be. Definitely had a good mix of pretty good teammates that were carrying, sometimes teammates that were just doing nonsense, and sometimes I was doing nonsense and not doing anything worthy. Sometimes I helped carry a little, I don't know. So just a good general balance of teammates in the mode that felt natural. Like I think more than anything else, if I was playing in Call of Duty or some of the other games where like SBMM is very thick, those win challenges become very aggravating. Like even on like party modes, like sometimes like Call of Duty will push SBM on it, and it's like so ridiculous. I actually didn't feel any like skill-based matchmaking in this mode at all today. Like I got like a pretty good mixture of like teammates, like I said, some that did well, some that did really well, some that did very badly, some did okay, and I was all over the place myself, and still we managed to get through the win challenge in good timing that didn't feel like unfair or dragged out. And then the other challenges weren't too bad either. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will keep playing as a little bonus section. So if you want to hang out after that, please do. And yeah, take care. Bye. The game mode, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it, but it was a party mode. All right. I think I don't do the melee stuff and all, so I wasn't super great at the mode, but I still enjoyed. It was fun. It was fun, and it didn't like drag out way longer than I thought it would. Like so, it was enjoyable for the full stretch of the grind, for all the goodies, and also the items are pretty nice. I do like a lot of the stuff and all. It's always nice to get like some free rewards to just play the game and all. Right. Take care. Bye. Yeah, I was a little worried with the win challenge and then so many other games. SBMM, it makes brutal efforts when trying to get wins. But in this game, it came and felt reasonably natural.